Welcome back for the final round of the Masters here on the Golf Club 2019, where we're as you can see we're holding the lead anyway. If you've been watching if you've seen the previous videos, rounds 1 through 3, we're holding the lead at +3. We've got an 11-shot lead over Danny Willett, who is holding second place by himself. Closely followed by Dustin Johnson and Mark Leishman at 16 over. Just unfortunate, as I did mention in the previous videos, that the AI aren't shooting low on the course. We've left them in the dirt now. So as I did mention in the previous video, it's no longer a case of trying to beat the AI. That's basically it's done unless we have a major screw up in this final round. But now it's just a case of trying to see, can we get ourselves under par, finish the event under par. We did have a glimmer of hope in round at the end towards the end of round 2, but then there was the unfortunate events of hole 16 and 17, picking up the triple bogey on 17, and then we did manage to claw our way to get a single round so far anyway under par in the third round, finishing that one at 2 under. But let's see how we can get on anyway in the fourth and final round. So again, playing on hard difficulty, career mode, everything set to hard. Fairways and greens are going to be firm, green speed is going to be fast, and wind speed is default. Right, let's head out for the final round. So I hope everyone's been enjoying this little Master series that I'm doing anyway so far, which I did meant. I think it's at least 2 of the rounds now. At least 2 of the rounds I've been way right on that, and I don't know why I'm doing that. I did push it slightly as well. But as I was going to say anyway, yeah, I mentioned, I think it was in the last video, round 3, that I am way behind on actually getting these done. I was supposed to have the whole lot recorded about 2-3 weeks ago. I did get the par 3 contest and everything done. Then I think I got the first round done as well, but then I was just, I say, I wasn't feeling the best, and things just, I got a little bit behind on them, but we're getting it done anyway, slowly but surely. 158 there, saying 140 to 150. I'm gonna say we're about 145. Split in the middle case, say 145. Call it 150 with the elevation. We've got a pretty good lie. And with that wind, I'm playing for par here. Definitely playing just for par. I'll play straight up. Well, actually, I'll put a little bit of loft up, just in case that wind does take it. It's about 12 miles per hour. It's not too bad of a swing out of the bunker. It's getting the distance. Got a good roll on it as well. Not bad. Distance was decent. Just a shame I didn't really adjust properly for the ball lie in the bunker, but we're on the green. We have a birdie opportunity. It's 20 to 22 feet, so I'll say we'll split the difference and call it 21. The green speed's a 182. As I mentioned in the previous videos as well, in particular round 3, I know I definitely touched on it a couple of times. I do need to be mindful of the weight that I'm putting on the putts, as that has been the main downfall in the event so far. Is just, I'm reading the putts pretty well. It's just getting the weight right, but we do start things off with a par. Sorry, getting a bit ahead of myself there. So I mean, I don't even know if there's any point really on keeping track of the leaderboard, but we do have Mark Leishman at 2 under through 2. Still got an 11-shot lead over him. Is there anyone making an appearance? Got Robert McIntyre, Danny Willett there as well. Sorry. Who else we got? Dustin Johnson, Colin Morikawa, and who we got? Neiman there as well. So we'll see if any different names can make an appearance as we go on through the round. But otherwise, not really going to focus much on the score. There. Oh, that's a very fast stack. Well, and I put draw on it as well. Oh, thankfully the wind just kind of held it enough to keep it away, and I can just about see the pin glimmering there. It's over the right side, tucked behind a bunker, so I don't think we're going to be attacking it. Well, actually no, might be able to attack it if we can get down the centre. The green, I'm pressing triangle, try and zoom down there, we can't do that. Yeah, the green does feed the ball down towards the right hand side, so got 240 to 260 down 35. We're at 232 there, so I'm gonna say we're about. I don't think we'd only be about 10 yards behind that. We'll go 15, so that'd be what, 2. about 240. We'll say roughly about 245. 245 to the pin, down 35. So that's going to be about 245. We're going to go. I don't think actually a 2 wood, or not a 2 wood, a 5 wood is going to get there. 2 wood's going to be way too long. So I think we'll actually just play smart with the headwind. Just send. Oh, got it fast. Unintentional. But yeah, we'll just play smart. Just hit it down there with the 5 iron. And that should just leave us with a long flop, if not a short pitch, into the green. Hopefully we can get a birdie. 35 to 40 feet, so excuse me. Alright, hear me saying feet, actually, geez, we're not on the green, yeah. 35 to 40 yards. Let's call it 37, right, so we'll go with a sand wedge. No, not a sand wedge, actually a gap wedge, just in case it's closer to the 40. But I will put a touch of loft on, just in case it is closer to the 35, playing about 36. Alright, it's not too bad. Oh, that's closer to the... Well, wait, a touchdown about 33. And I wasn't paying attention there. That the ball was on a good upslope, so that kind of knocked a couple of yards off. So loft was a big mistake there. But again, it's more just a casual round now at this stage. So we don't really need to worry about the AI and their scores. Will this get up here? Say it should. Yeah, it's more as I mentioned at the start there, just trying to see can we finish this round, or well, not this round, but the event itself under par. I mean, we weren't too bad. Like a 3 over par, it is doable. Just need to manage the course properly. In particular on the greens for the putts, which again I just haven't been playing the putts very well. But decent drive, got the fast, and this is certainly going to leave us with just a nice little flop shot up to the green. No, oh, we're into the bunker. That's the first time I have actually ever gotten into that bunker off the tee, even with a fast downswing. So, well, they say it was the first time for everyone. We've got 18 to 20 feet. I'm saying feet again, yards. Up to, yeah, be adding about 3 onto there. So we'll play it saying, I can't talk. I cannot talk. Lockdown is getting to me now with everything that's going on. So I think we'll just play it about there, maybe a touch more. Oh, didn't like the way that came back. Bit of a delay in it. But that's a solid flop out of the bunker. So yeah, the time of recording this, actually, it's only Friday, so the round 2 video went live. Bear with me, what time is it now? It's just 25 past 9 now, so just coming up on 90 minutes ago the round 2 video went live. So that's how behind I am on actually getting this little run of videos done. Right, I'm about to say 3rd hole now. 4th hole, par 3. And I don't know if you can hear that faintly in the background, but obviously everybody's aware of what's going on right now. Ireland is in lockdown. As of today, we have a further 3 weeks of lockdown because of all the idiots that won't listen to the advice. We've also got planes and boats coming into the country, so we can't go outside of 2 kilometers from our house, but yeah, people from outside the country can come in and visit and go around as they feel. But where I live, it's like a big street party outside now. So yeah, well done, chaps, well done. Right, anyway, moving along, screw them. We're going to be playing, while I was talking I was looking at the distance there, 232 to the pin, down 29, so it's going to be playing about, what, 223 with the wind. We're definitely going to play 4 iron. And I'd say, hopefully we can hit it straight. That's not bad. I did do a bit of a pull, but the wind is slightly angled. Oh, I just missed the bunker. Now if I can stun, can it come back off? There's a bit of a slope here. Can it come back down the slope? Let me just, that's the wrong button. No, it's going to sit there. Alright, 20 to 22 feet again. I seem to like that range this evening. Downhill, left to right. Just when I get this close, I'm going to be quite cautious on this one, to be honest, because this will just keep going. Oh, that is not taking a break. Oh, it looked a lot more severe. Looked like it was going to take a bigger break than what it did. Put the pin in. I can't see the bloody thing with the sun shining. And I'd say if we aim again, I'm looking at the breaks and the shadows now for sort of reference points when I come back out of this view, roughly around about there. So let's just have a little look. Am I aiming at the right spot? Pretty much. No, I overhit that. And that's what I've been saying over the previous 3 videos and the par 3 contest as well. It's just not getting the weight right. So I mean, picked up a birdie on the previous hole, and we've just given it right back to the course. So, if I remember correctly, have we any more names making an appearance there? Sergio Garcia's reappeared. Corey Connors as well. Otherwise, not really much change. I'm not going to focus on the scores, just have a quick look at the names. But yeah, if I remember correctly, previous round it was this hole. Oh, that's a pretty good swing. Yeah, this hole decided to reenact what happened in the second round on the 17th hole for anybody who missed the second round, and picked up a triple. So hopefully we can be a little bit better and at least pick up a par on here. 160 to 180, 170 just behind us. So I'm gonna say we're about the 160 mark with that wind. The greens are firm and fast. The wind's not too bad. I was thinking for a second maybe do 7-iron fully lofted, but I don't think. Where exactly is the pin located? Right down at the back. I think it'll just overshoot, or I could de-loft. See, what I always find, I don't know if anybody else ever finds this, but when you adjust the loft on the 8-iron, it can be hit and miss. Even if you hit it, I mean, that's a decent swing. A little bit of a push, didn't even hit the top of the swing plane, but it can be hit and miss. This looks decent, but it can be hit and miss as to the yardage that it gets. Sometimes it can go its full carry that you'd expect it to go to, but other times it can come up well short, or it can even just fly long. It's I don't know if it's just me, but it's just the 8-iron is a bit of a temperamental club to use. Now hopefully I'm reading this one pretty good. Oh, hold it. I was a little bit shy on that one as well, and just trailed off right at the end, a bit more aggressive. Decent effort though. We will pick up the par, which is, again, if it was this hole in the previous round, a lot better result. As we head on, actually, as we have a quick look, anyone else making an appearance? Robert McIntyre, was he there a minute ago? No idea, but let's move on. Just saw 17 over there. I think it's Leishman is still in second. I think Danny Willett was tying him there, but we've got a 14 shot lead over the field now. 185 into this 6th hole. Down 21, so it's going to be playing, what, 178. Now with the wind, we'll go with a 6-iron. Let me have a little look at the pin placement right up in the right corner. Yeah, tucked up in the back corner. So I think we'll put a little bit of lofts. That's pretty much, actually, that's the same bloody pin again, isn't it? Am I imagining things, or has it been the same pin location all 4 rounds? Has it? Can't have been. Honestly, it can't. I have to be imagining things. I don't know. I'll have to look back at the other 3 videos and see. Oh, are we getting up the slope this time? We did. Where is it going to stop? Right, it's held the green. We've got a little bit of a better birdie opportunity here now this time, as opposed to catching the slope and running away. It is a big left to right anyway. Again, just time to get it close. Again, look up at the top right there, 20 to 22. I just seem to like this distance apparently. If this turns, didn't have your Weetabix ball, didn't have your Weetabix. Unlucky. What did we knock it to? 2 feet from the hole. It was good. It was turning to the hole. Just needed a little bit more juice in it. But right, so we've now got a 15 shot lead. Danny Willett is a 3-way tie for second. Danny Willett, Mark Leishman, and then just one of the default AI names. I really wish that they had been able to play a little bit better. Let's focus on the round at hand anyway, and I am in the rough. Ooh, potentially into the mulch or pine straw, which is on this course. I think it's mulch. Just into the edge of the light rough, leaving us 150 to 160. Pin is in another awkward little place, but we do have that slope where we can hit it long and hopefully trickle it back down to the hole a little bit. 150 to 160, up 20. There's 150, so I'm going to say we're 160, playing about 167. Wind is about 8-9 mile per hour. So, I want to say 167. So, we're going to go 6 iron. The wrong way up through the clubs. Gonna go 6 iron. Maybe put just a little touch of loft on it. I do want it to go long. Notice the aim is to hit that slope behind the pin. Pretty good swing. Ooh, it's working out pretty well. Actually, no, it's not. That's working out very well. Actually, it came up short. Completely the opposite side of the hole where I wanted to land, but beautiful approach into the 7th green. Leaving us 5 feet for birdie. We have to come away with birdie here. This can't break any more than just outside the left. And we do finally walk away with a birdie, because I think I can't remember which round it was. I think it was the first round. It really had a nightmare on that hole. Possibly round 2 as well. I can't actually remember. As I say, it's been so long now in between rounds we're recording them that I can't remember every single hole pretty well. There's key holes that are standing out, and this is potentially into the rough again, but I think it might just feed back enough. Yeah, I'll die on the slope. Yeah, there's key holes that are coming into my mind. In particular, the ones that I picked up triple bogeys on. But where's the pin? It's pretty much front. So we're gonna be 240 to 260 again, similar distance. I think it's hard to tell now. 240, and then it's gonna be up about. We'll go with a 2-wood. It's par 5 anyway. Decent swing, a little bit of a push, but the wind is bringing that back around, and if we can sit quick enough. Oh, this should feed a little bit left. That's a beautiful shot in again now. That's going to leave us somewhere in the range of 10 to 12 feet now for an eagle. 12 to 14, wasn't far off. A little bit left to right. Actually, I say a little bit, it looks a bit more aggressive from there. That's why I always like to have a look behind the hole, because you can sometimes make out the break of the green just a little bit more. It's just a matter of, if I had got the putting marker on, it would be a little bit easier for judging where I want to aim, but just trying to pan my vision down along the centre of the screen to see, am I at the spot where I am, or where I want to be. But we'll give this a go. Oh, a little bit more out. Decent effort, but we should be walking away with birdie anyway. Just a little 2-foot tap. And that takes, I think that's 2 under now, is it? Is that 2 or 3 under? I haven't even been looking at my own score. I've been just focusing. Right, 2 under, we're back to +1 overall. No other names really making an appearance, just the same names there. So I'll quickly glance down in between each hole, see if anybody's making an appearance, anybody new. But we're going to take a big drive off the tee here anyway. Let's see where we can get. Do full loft again. I'll go a little bit to the left, just because that wind again is about 8-9 mile per hour. And the fast should hold it relatively straight. Send it right down there. Ooh, we have sort of like the first tier of the green right at that false front. Just got a glimpse of the pin there as the ball flew. 324 off the tee. It's going to leave us 140 to 150. Up 20. So there's 163 there. We'll go in the middle. We'll just call it 145. So I'll say 152. We're going to go 8 iron. It's probably going to be completely wrong. But we'll see what happens anyway. I'm not going to adjust it, just going to send it up there. It's coming a little bit too far right though. Oh, are we on the front? Oh, another foot or two. And I'd say that would have held there. Unlucky there on that one. That's a kick in the nuts, because that was a decent approach in. Otherwise, just off to the right, just enough to catch that slope, a false front, and come all the way back down. 25 to 30 yards in though. Why can't it be just a little bit more zoomed out where I can just see right about there? We'll just call it 27, call it 30, right? So give me sand wedge. We're on a good upslope, so again, I'll take that into consideration. Oh, fast downswing actually helped me. I think it needs to sit there. That will do. Can we scramble the par? 6 footer, left to right. Doesn't look like it's going to break too aggressive. Oh, it didn't break aggressive at all. Didn't break aggressive at all. I could have taken another couple of seconds of reading that, so I'm going to drop another shot, give another one back to the course, move it back to 1 under for the round and +2 for the event. Plenty of holes left though. Still have half the course to play, but I would like to, if I can just keep any more bogeys out the scorecard. Right, we'll go for it again. We'll do full loft. Give a couple of big, quite a bit of draw on this. Counter that wind. Give it the fast. Yeah, that's really coming around, but it should be fine. Nicely into the fairway. We'll speed it up. It's going to give us 363 off the tee. Leaves us 120 to 130 into the green. So we're going to be going at least a gap wedge anyway. Slap bang in between those two yardage markers there. I haven't got the head of me now to try and calculate that. So I say what, 125, call it 124. We'll just play the gap wedge. We'll put a little bit of loft on her slightly. It's kind of level here, the fairway, but it is still a little bit of a slope on it. Oh, that's a decent swing. Very slight push at the bottom of it, but it's coming around too far. Whoa, way too far, and I'm quite a bit short. That's 122 there. So I was playing closer to the 130. Leaves us 25 to 30. This should be a right to left. Yeah, I'm just going to put it right out and just aim to get this one close. Play for the 30. It's tracking pretty well. And what a putt. Where the hell have putts been like that been for the rest of the event? 26 feet. Nice, good size break on that one. Where the bloody hell has that been for the event? Claw that shot back as we head into Amen Corner for the final time. That was a beautiful putt. Like, honestly, where has that been? I wasn't meant to get a fast there. This could be in trouble. Oh, and I was feeding a little bit to the right. We're okay. Can't see it. It's blending in. I think it's up the back though. Oh, it's right up the back. Alright, so hopefully we shouldn't have water in. Like, yeah, because twice now, round 2 and 3, we've gone in the water off the, or on the approach here. 160 to 180, down 21. There's 191 there. I'll say we're about, I'd say, yeah, we're about 175. 170 to 175. 168. Right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna take a big gamble on this one. Big gamble. I'm just gonna hit an 8 iron. If we go long, we shouldn't have to worry about war. That's the main thing. I'll put it. You know, I'll be risky. I'll put a bit of loft on. It's gonna be a big mistake, but this hole has already bit the arse on me twice. I can't remember the first round, and yeah, oh my Jesus, that is long. I could have put full loft on that 8 iron. Could have put full loft. Oh, the wind has picked right back up. It was down a little bit, I think, there when I was Going to take it. Or at least when I was setting it up anyway. But it's jumped right back up. Now that's a decent chip. Oh, you bugger. On another day that would have dropped in. Caught right on the edge of the lip. But we do pick up the par anyway, so I'm happy enough with that. As we head on to Golden Bell. And it's up at the back this time. 159 to the pin, down 10, so it's going to be playing about 156. Now that wind is about 8 miles per hour. So it's going to be playing a 9 iron, lofted, say about a half loft on it, possibly another touch. Good swing, tracking pretty well by the looks of it. Oh, sit down. Oh, can I hold the green? That's it. Good approach. Good approach. Just cut the little slope. Just feeding it off the green. Unlucky there on that one. But we're on the fringe, so can actually put it. Going up quite a bit. And it's going to break right to left. Give it a 2 count. Oh, decent read. Just broke a little bit more. Gonna leave us about what, 6-7 feet? 7 feet for a par. It's gonna be left to right anyway, we know that. Turn. Oh, just about. Oh, I was clenching there, I was. Thought that was gonna just catch the edge of the lip again. Alright, so we're gonna hold a +1 overall. I'm not even gonna focus on the round score. I'm just gonna focus on the event score. Right, we've got a favourable wind heading us around the trees now. So this is going to be a full loft job again. I'm going to aim it a little bit to the right this time though. Give it that fast. And hopefully I didn't... No, I think we might be in the mulch. Oh, no, came around just enough. Just enough, and I think we have a tricky pin there, but it looks at that. Oh, sorry, centre right. Really need to watch out with the creek. 180 to 200. We've got 208 there behind us, so I'm gonna say we're playing 180. With that wind, right? That's gonna be 7 iron. I am gonna put some loft on it. What I'm gonna do as well, though, I'm gonna make sure that it goes a little bit to the left. I am dead for the pin. Ball should go left. Now, when I say I'm dead for the pin, I mean, well, the club looks to be going dead for the pin. Obviously, I was well right of it there, but that should be on, and this should feed down around to the hole. Come on, take that turn. Take it. Solid approach. In there in 2. Another eagle opportunity. It's going to be about 10-12 feet. Again, 12 to 14, wasn't far off. Big break on this one, though. Say we want to be aiming out at least here. I'll be very cautious on this one again though, because it will run. Taking the break pretty well. Oh, that was about what, a foot, no more. It's hard to tell whether or not just putting it out a little bit extra or just putting a little bit of extra weight on what we gave it there would have been enough, but we will pick up a birdie. And we are actually even par for the event now with 5 holes to play. Sorry, that was the 13th. Right, so we have got a bit of a sloping fairway here. Gotta be careful of that. Same slightly left. Give it the fast to ensure it does come left. Hopefully, can it kick out? Because that's the same mistake I've made. We're just on the edge. I'm kind of looking at the trees and thinking, yeah, the rough is right, just running along the edge of the trees. But that's I think that's 3 times now we're in the rough here, if not 4. But we got 160 to 180. There's 160 there, so we'll split the difference to say 170. I'm gonna go 6 iron because we're coming out of the rough, and with that wind, this is probably gonna come up well short. What did I say? 170. So it's gonna be playing. If the wind is gonna be playing roughly about 182, 183 to the pin. So I'll tell you what, we'll club it up to the 5 iron. Put a little bit of loft on it. Alright, it's a decent strike. It looks to be tracking around pretty well. Oh, this could be nice if it gets up. Not bad. It's going to hold the green. It's pin high. It's going to be about 16, 17 feet at least. 14 to 16, so I'm overestimating now. Alright, we've got a slide uphill. I actually don't think a single putt yet this round has given me an elevation change. Looks like it's going to go a little bit right to left at the start. Actually, majority of the way. We'll go about here, just get it close. Alright, did turn to the left, and not bad. I was a little bit shy. I'd say if I put a little bit more weight on that now, it would have held the line and dropped in. It was tracking pretty well. Just needed just that little bit more oomph in it. Well, we'll take the par. So I think that's another hole that did bite the arse out of me in at least one of the rounds. As we head, I haven't even been keeping track of the names now if anybody else has made an appearance, but as we head on to hole 15, Firethorn for the final time. And let's try and keep it out of the way of the trees. Let's have a little quick look where the pin is. Sort of just left the centre of the green. So, oh, that's a big pull on that. Depending on where we finish up will determine whether or not we're going to attack it. So I do want to try and finish the event under par. It would be nice. That's the goal now. We might as well just forget that the others are even in the event. 180 to 200. Got 178 there. So I'm going to say we'll call it 190. We'll just split the difference again. Call it 190. So call it 183. Now this is where things could really go tits up because we got the tailwind now. If I'm completely working this out wrong, right, we'll play 6 iron. 183. Actually, no, I think. Oh. Stuck between a rock and a hard place here. If I say no, I want to stay on the overhead. 178. See, because what I'm doing now, I described what I'm doing now a couple of times, and I know definitely in the last video. So I'm looking right on the point of the flag marker as to where the pin is located, and then if we go down to here, you can see that basically the front of the green, that marker there, that 8-yard marker. I'm kind of looking from up this high view now at that sort of distance to try and see. We're about 10 to 15. I'd say we're about 15 yards. We're about 15 yards behind that 178 marker. So that's going to be what, 188, 193. Am I working that out right? 193. Right, we go 6 iron. We'll loft it up. The wind is going to take it. And now I'm praying that this just goes along. Alright, shot off to the right. I was expecting that anyway. Oh, bloody hell. Because that's what I was going to drop down to a 7 iron and put some loft on it, but then I put doubt on my mind then, and I could have actually done that. To be honest, I could have potentially gone down to even an 8 iron, but I'd rather be long and dry than short and getting the snorkel out. It's going to leave us a little flop shot anyway. Do we have a little bit of a marker? There's 10 yards. Right, we'll say, so I can see right the I can see the ball there on the screen. I'm going to say we're pretty much about 20. So we'll go pretty much full loft. About a 3/4 swing. Should nestle nicely up by the hole, so we should be getting a birdie here. And I think oh, that turned a little bit more than I thought it would. I pushed it a little bit actually. But we've got 3 holes left to play, but I think otherwise, if memory serves me correct, it's the first time we've been under par for the event since the start of the first round. 174 up 4, playing about 175 into this 16th hole. A little bit of an angled wind, so I'm going to go 8 iron. Give me a look at the pin real quick. Pin's there, so we can use the slope of the green. Solid strikes, not too bad. It is coming around. Now if we can just hit that slope right, should feed its way. Oh, it's a little bit off. Or, nah, actually no, it's a little bit further back, isn't it? Yeah, that right to left, just a little bit too long. I was thinking of the wrong pin position there for a second. But we've got a little bit of right to left on this by the looks of things. Definitely gonna go right to left. It has to. It looks like it's going to anyway. Yeah. Oh, I didn't like the way that kind of came off the putter there. It was like a little jitter coming off the putter. Left it short as well, quite a bit. 5 feet short to be precise. But we'll drop it in for the par anyway. And we'll stay at 1 under with 2 holes to play. And I know 18, 17, oh days, I don't even want to think about 17. And the wind has picked up now. That's got to be anywhere from 15 to 20 mile per hour. Anywhere from 15 up. So didn't want to fast, but actually it's going to help me. It's going to squeeze an extra couple of yards out, because that's only carried, it's only made it to 270, so I mean that's going up 15 yards short of its carry distance, and that, yeah, that wind has jumped up. That has to be about 20 mile per hour, has to be. So this is going to be a difficult shot in. Right centre, well, yeah, you know what I mean. 152 marker there, it's same or 160 to 180. I'm going to have to just go 170, call it 170, 173ish maybe. 5 iron. Maybe a touch, just a slight little touch of loft, just in case it's not full on 20 mile per hour wind that we're going into here, but it's definitely up in that range, and it's a solid strike. It's tracking to the hole. It's, oh, I was going to say it's on the green, but it's not plugged in the bunker. This should just be hopefully just a straightforward chip up to the hole. 10 to 12 feet. I'm saying feet again. Yards. Yeah, we should be alright with a lob wedge. Oh, settle down, settle down, settle there. That'll do. That'll do. It's about 4 feet. 4 par. Right, this side now is telling me it's gonna go left. Yeah, so I'm gonna trust that side. It did, just a slight little bit, nothing too major, only an inch or two, but we got it in for the par as we head on to the 18th. We're 1 under par. Can we manage to complete the goal and finish the whole event under par? Alright, tee shot is decent. Can we see the pin from here? Oh, that looks left centre on the left side. And bunkers are in play. Is it above or below that side? It's going to be up above that slope, isn't it? That we've. Oh, actually no, it's not. So if we go long here, that'll be perfect to run right back down. Just need to be enough into the green that it won't trickle its way off. So I mean that's an option there. 160 to 180 up 30. I'll say 160 because we're pretty much level with that 157. So we call it 170 with the wind. What I'm going to do is take a gamble. 170 with that wind. I'm gonna do a pretty much almost fully lofted 6 iron. It's a decent swing. It's not bad. It's slowly coming back around. Oh, it didn't come back around enough, but pin high pretty much. 163 is what it made it to. I will be more than happy with a par here. It's right to left. Again, I'm not getting any elevation change, but it looks like it's a bit uphill anyway. No, I think I was a bit too cautious on that. Oh no, I wasn't. Oh, this is a knee knocker, this one. If you hear a smashing sound in the next 30 to 60 seconds, that's my controller going through the fucking wall. If I miss this one and drop it back to even par, I think we're going to be playing just outside that left. Go on, get in there. Right, so we managed to finish the Masters 1 under par. That was the main goal, and finish around better as well. We're improving a little bit, 4 under par this time. But that's been a great event. I've really enjoyed playing it, but it's just a shame. Like, I mean, look, we have 19. What's that? Wait, 20. I can't even count now. 21 shot lead over the bloody field. It's just really is a shame, because I was hoping that they'd just play a little bit better. I mean, they didn't actually do too bad. I mean, 5 over. What was one of the scores for us? I think it was 4 over. I think it was the worst round. I mean, that was a solid effort for this final round of the Masters. I hope you've all enjoyed it anyway. And if you'd like to see any more sort of real life events done out in the Solar Society against the AI, PGA names, do let me know. I'd be more than happy to do them. I can kind of follow when things get back on track and follow the PGA schedule. But yeah, pretty much I'm happy with that now. We got the green jacket. That was inevitable anyway, because we destroyed the feckin' AI, and we managed to get that goal and claw to under par to finish out. So that's been the Masters here on the Golf Club 2019 with myself. I hope you did enjoy it. If you made it this far in the video, thanks very much for watching. Until next week when we get back on track with the regular normal videos, take care, have yourself a good one, and bye for now.